What's the craziest phenomenon you've seen? Well, if your life is boring, here are some crazy weather events that happen to people around the world. Number 1. Blood falls. Just like in the name, these falls were discovered in the eastern parts of Antarctica in the year 1911. Just like a horror movie scene, the waterfalls spew blood-colored water. Don't worry, since it's not real blood. At first the scientists thought it was due to some kind of red algae, but the theory was later scrapped in 2017, after a research conducted by the University of Alaska Fairbanks discovered that the water contains high levels of oxidized iron. And so, that the red color was due to the rusting phenomena. This gave birth to a view, which is at the same time amazing and creepy. The sight can be observed from a long distance from the sea or from a flying helicopter. Number 2. The Siberian orange snow. Another crazy work of nature? Who knows? The Siberian orange snow is a phenomena that happened in 2007. In the late of January, people were startled to see an orange-colored snow falling that day and for many days. The orange snow fell across an area of 1,500 square kilometers in Omsk Oblast in the Siberian Federal District of Russia, and as well as in the neighboring Tomsk and Tyumen Oblast. It has affected an area with 27,000 residents. The orange snow was oily to the touch and had a foul smell to it. People in the region were advised not to use the snow or allow the animals to feed on it, as its nature was still unknown. There was speculation as to what could have caused the phenomenon, ranging from pollution to a rocket launch or even nuclear accident. But all theories have yet to be proven. Number 3. New England's dark day. What would you think if you just woke up in the morning and saw that the sun is already fading away? That's exactly what happened to the inhabitants of New England in May 19, 1780. As people woke up to a dim sun that started fading away, until it got dark at 12 a.m. It was so dark that the people had to light the candles in their homes. Even the animals were disoriented by the phenomena as the roosters started to crow, and the frogs began to peep. People reported a strong sooty smell in the air. And when it rained, the water contained burned leaves and ash. There were other reports of cinder and ash falling on parts of New Hampshire, covering the ground under 15 centimeters of ash. Even before the dark day, the sun when viewed from New England appeared red, and the sky was yellow. Shocked by the events, people brought up religious ideas to explain the phenomena. But the real cause, most likely, was smoke from a big forest fire. For there was evidence hidden inside the trees from back then. When a tree survives a fire, scar marks are left in its rings as it grows. And so researchers could trace the date of the fire, that could be attributed to a fire that happened in the 1780 in the provincial park in Ontario, Canada. Number 4, Kentucky meat shower. Now this one is a strange one. Do you remember that kids movie about raining meatballs? Well, that's almost what happened on March 3, 1876. In Bath County, Kentucky, at 11 o'clock and for a whole hour, it rained meat. Yes, meat. The pieces were reported to be 5 by 5 centimeters. Some crazy people who tasted the meat said that it was lamb, but then there was also a hunter that claimed it was bear meat. After further studies by the Newark Scientific Association, the meat was found to be lung tissue from a horse or a human infant. Now, remember that, you crazy people, next time before going ahead and tasting fallen meat from the sky. One of the theories behind the meat shower was that it was actually nostoc, which is cyanobacteria that takes the form of jelly-like mass when it rains on it. That gives people the sense that it fell with the rain. But the locals found another theory more believable, which say that the meat rain was actually vomited by vultures. When the birds see one of them disgorging itself, they all do the same thing. Come on guys, vultures relay? I have a better explanation for you. Aliens. Number 5, the blood rain of Kerala. Back in 2001, starting the 25 of July and until the 23 of September, the sky above the state of Kerala, India started raining blood red. The population was shocked by the event, as the rain kept falling for days, and stained their clothes with a pink color. There was other reports of yellow, green and black rain. Before the event started, people swear to have heard a loud thunderclap, and seen a flash of light in the sky. The event caused the leaves on the trees to burn and shrivel. The authorities quickly started to study the rainwater, and found that it contained sediments, red particles and debris, and also high amounts of heavy metals. The government believed at first that the event was a consequence of an exploding meteor, but the theory was discarded after discovering particles that resemble spores. And also, meteor debris would be taken by the wind, and would not keep falling on the same area. So, after further studies, it was decided to go with the spores theory as a cause for the event. Other theories to have been proposed were a dust storm and volcanic eruption in the Philippines, but none of these were accepted as the composition of the rain was mainly spores. That was all for now. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you next time.